Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go on Thursday night. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
180.
Right up the gut. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Walker hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Lamar throwing again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Hand off to the back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The Buccaneers add another DB. Third down coming up. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. He puts everything behind this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Fielding the miss, and they're headed the other way. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Across the 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got the hook up to Akers. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Now it's Lamar. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. Jackson's going to throw again. Dialing up a receiver screen. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He'll get it at the 9. Breaks the tackle, still going. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's good enough for a Tampa first down. He's going to throw this one. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 43. Dump off to his fullback. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Throwing it again here. Hits his running back. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pull that in front further, 13-zip. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Now Jackson off the play action. Escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Alpha, sit hot.
The give inside to Akers. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And it'll be their football. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by White. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. It's a solid pickup of 9 yards, and that brings us to the end of our first quarter. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. 2nd and 1. Offense is out there and ready to get things going again. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 20-zip lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Coming left is White. And he'll fight the good fight forward to around the 21. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. They'll throw it. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. 16 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
180. Hey, middle. Sit up.
From the gun, here's Akers. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Motioning him from the slot right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Lamar now from the gun. Toward Flowers, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Buying some time left. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
The give now to White. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Here's White again. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Throwing here on 2nd and a handful. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Go ahead. It's on.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the... Get to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Connecting on the slant. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Going right back to Dillon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your...
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete out to the right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Dillon. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's Buccaneer football, and this could be over quickly. This lead huge entering the 4th. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. Go.
Running up the middle, Dillon. And they'll get him down at the 7-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Following the play, a pause as the medical team's out for an injured man. And this is someone who's used to dishing out the punishment to opponents. That's A.J. Dillon shaken up. And they'll take a knee. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. And they'll kneel this down. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. No gain on the play, and they remain just short of the end zone. It's 4th and goal. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey!
Blitz coming here. Jackson. Completed to his running back.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go!
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Buccaneers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season.
Let's go now!
Irving here from the gun. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Baltimore.